This video is going to be a review of this new stuff from Hickey Shop. It arrived in the mail yesterday, so yeah. Starting off with the M43 cap. It's not good, I'm going to start by saying that. The bill or visor, I'm not sure what material is in there, but it does not want to bend. So if you try and get that nice curve in it, it'll just kind of go back to its original shape. It almost feels like cardboard, or it's a bit harder than cardboard. Second thing is the insignia comes sewn on, which is nice. I actually have at the front insignia to compare it to. So yeah, there's a few differences there. Most notably, it's darker, but I'm not sure if that's actually wrong or not. I don't think it will be. Another thing is the material. I'm not sure what this is made of, but it is not wool. It's like I don't know, I'm no expert on materials, but I've heard something about like something that they mix, or some vendors mix into their wool. So that's what wool looks like brand new. And then there's the Hickey Shop wool. The main difference is that there's no nap on it, which is this white stuff. This is really smooth. It's a little fuzzy, but not as fuzzy as it should be. Another complaint I have is the buttons. They are way too small. I've never owned another M43 cap, but just by looking at them, you can tell they're too small. They also feel very flimsy. As you can see, there's like a gold kind of color underneath. I'm not sure what color's underneath the paint. I think it might actually be silver. But yeah, there's that. The flap does come down as it should. And then looking on the inside here, I think it's quite interesting that they've put little slits in there so that it can curve. I think that's very, obviously, poor craftsmanship there. I was surprised to see that it actually comes with this little loop here. This is for like ear muffs covering things. I don't have any of those, but that's what it's for. On the underside of the bill, there's this seam that goes across here. Again, I've never owned an M43 cap, but I don't think that's meant to be there. The liner is cotton. It's not rayon. And it has a stamp in there. 57, which is the size, and then an RBM number, which would be the maker. Next we have the M38 side cap. I think this is M38, correct me if I'm wrong, but it has the vent there, and that's like that. I know it's not M40, I know that for sure, but it's made of different material to the M43 cap, which I find very odd given that it's the same company. I'm still going to go ahead and say that it's probably not wool, but this could almost pass off as wool. It has nap on it, and it looks like it has the weave of actual wool. I'm going to say it's probably mixed with something. It's definitely not 100% wool, but it does look more like wool. Another really strange thing about this cap is that I have ordered a Hickey Shop cap before, and it was earlier this year, and it was a completely different shape. I don't have any photos, unfortunately, to show you, but it came up here, and then it bulged out right there. And then this cap is completely different, which I find very odd. And then these vent holes here are painted grey, which that's not right. There should be like a green or olivish kind of color. Again, it comes with insignia. I don't have anything to compare this to. They did sew it on the correct way, so it doesn't go through into the liner. They also got that right on the M43 cap. the insignia is not sewn through the liner, which just means that they put it on there while they were assembling the cap. You do not get the option of what kind of soutache, I believe this is, you want. So this is white for infantry, but you don't get to choose. You're just going to get infantry. Again, on the inside has an RBM number, which I'm not even sure if that's right, given that this has a soutache, which means that it's an earlier war cap, and then it has an RBM number. I'm assuming it's not wrong, but I'm not sure how right that is, because I'm pretty sure it's after 43 or during 43 they started using RBM numbers. And then again the 57 for the size. And then it has this weird seam that runs all the way around, which I'm not sure if that's meant to be there. And that's what the vent looks like from the inside. The camera does a really bad job of picking this up, but that's just a show of the different materials. I just find it really odd that the same company can sell you like a vast majority of like materials, because this is quite different. And then last time I ordered this cap, which was earlier this year, it was completely different again. So I find that very odd. Next, we have the gas cape bag. This is probably the only thing I'm going to keep. I don't really know like anything really about the gas cape. These buttons look very blue, but they're not. They're like a grayish. They're actually grayish blue, to be honest. On the back here, these straps that come across here, they feel very thin and flimsy. I would not trust these to last very long. They feel like they're going to break, and because they're so loose like this, if you wear it on the chest, it will come off your body, like it'll hang off like this. I don't have a gas cape, so I've been using this Texas Hold'em thing. I've just rolled it up and put it in there, but it looks alright. I've really got nothing to say about this. It's decent. I might buy an original just because they are very cheap.